Hi, Marilyn here. And I just am sitting under the trees and I just did my tree message. And I wanted to share something with you that came through that's really important and that has been being pointed out to me over and over again with my clients, and is what I do as a ascension guide, an awakening guide, a life coach. Is the bottom line is I help you fall in love with yourself. That's going through everything, looking at all the traumas, all the beliefs, how you treat yourself, how you feel about yourself, what are your thoughts, what is your actions, teaching you how to feel deeply, because what's happened for a lot of starseeds and sensitives is that we came into this body, and it's a dense, heavy body, and we don't like how it feels. And then we're not used to all the drama and energies that the people around us are having. We don't understand that. We come in as children, babies, and we're feeling our mother, our parents, our siblings, depending on what's going on. We feel the collective. We can feel a lot of different things that we have no idea what they are. And because others aren't acting the same way, aren't feeling it when we try to express in whatever way we are trying to express that, non-verbally or verbally, or in our actions to others. And a lot of people around us are not as sensitive as we are. They're not as aware, and that's not good or bad. It's just what it is. And so what happens is we tend to then try to find ways to help us not feel such intensity of things. And also, it doesn't make us feel good. So we might feel like it doesn't feel like us. We feel sick, we're overwhelmed, we're anxious, we're depressed, and we're, depending on who we're around or what's happening, different things we're experiencing different things, and it's confusing. We feel out of control, and we don't know what to do. And so our first inclination is to do whatever the people around us are telling us, like you're too much because you feel too much, right? Or we usually had somebody around us that's either they're overwhelmed themselves with things, and so just having a child, no matter what, is overwhelming them, putting them over the edge. So no matter how it isn't how you showed up, it's just however you show up, and whoever, it could have been somebody else, and they would have acted the same way. It isn't that there's something wrong with you. It's they're overextended. They're too sensitive. Their system is limiting them somehow, and they're thinking things should be another way, or it shouldn't be as hard, or it shouldn't be as challenging, or they should have more help, and etc. A lot of the same things that you might be as an adult or a young adult thinking and feeling about yourself. So they just didn't know how to cope. They didn't know how to take care of themselves. They didn't know how to love themselves. They didn't know how to appreciate themselves. So anyway, back to the loving yourself unconditionally, loving yourself no matter what you're feeling, allowing your body to feel, loving your body unconditionally, and allowing it to feel and to be, and for you to have a deep relationship with it, so that you can meet its needs. That now that you're a young adult and or an adult, that you can take care of your body. You can meet your body's needs. You can meet your emotional needs. You can meet your nutritional needs. You can meet your physical needs. You can meet your spiritual needs. You can meet your mental needs. now. You get to parent you into and realizing that you are not what how other people responded to you, and you are as lovable and worthy, and you matter no matter how you were brought up in your childhood to believe, and or what you assumed as your experience from your childhood. And so in the process of letting go and awakening is for you to see that you are this incredible multidimensional being who is sensitive, and that's just one aspect of you, but you're also very powerful. You also have superpowers. You also have strong feelings. You're also creative. You're deeply loving, but you've done things in your lifetime so far that have been limiting you. Here comes my buddy, Bodhi, my buddy. But you've taken on these beliefs because of your experiences, and I just want to share, you are love. You are a fractal of Source, of God, of the higher dimensions. You are worthy. You do matter, and everything else that you're believing is not true. It's not true. It's just programming or conditioning or coping skills. And a lot of times what happened was that you, from these experiences, you start to think you're not enough, you're not a good enough, you don't matter, and you're not worthy of having your needs met, and you have to take care of others. It's all conditional. You have to take care of others. You have to people please. You have to do all these things in order to get your needs met, and that's not true. You can just be you and get your needs met. So again, there is so much love that is running through you. And what happens is when we start to feel that way as a child, right? All those negative feelings, limiting feelings, the lack and not having our needs met as a child that we should have them met, but as a, look at this guy, he's digging. So if you see dust flying around, we think that we are those things, and we start labeling ourselves and we start judging ourselves. And then what we do is we don't want to feel everything, so we shut down our feelings and we leave our body a little bit. We come up and we start thinking about feelings versus feeling, because we don't want to feel what's going on, everything that's going on around us, and we don't want to feel the negative things that you're feeling about yourself. And that's why people are so scared of coaching, because, or therapy or something, that that you're going to find out that what you believe about yourself is true, and it's not true. I'm here to tell you, so many people, I've worked with thousands of people, and that they are not, it is not true what you're believing about yourself, and you're not going to find that out. You're actually going to release those. You're going to release those limiting thoughts and beliefs and habits that keep those going, and you're going to feel this unconditional love, this beautiful, your heart's going to crack open, and you are just going to start feeling deep feelings, so you might feel anger, and you might feel resentment, and you are sadness and all those things, but then you can also feel joy and bliss and happiness and peace and calm, because if you stop the bad feelings, you also stop feeling the good feelings, and you're just thinking about it, so you're in your head, you're spinning. So I hope this is helpful for you to know that you are so lovable. And if you need help, which most of us do, because most of us don't really realize that we've made these deep vows about how we show up in the world, we don't realize that we're even thinking we're not enough, or that we're thinking lack, or whatever, because we have these different perceptions. So that's where I'm really good at looking and seeing, what is it you're believing? How is it that you've created this perception of yourself that is not real and is not true and is holding you back. So you can come and do one-on-one coaching with me. You can do my Patreon group where we get in there and we talk and we have coaching and meditations and clearings and all sorts of stuff where you're with other people who are going through the same, not the same experiences, but the same thing about not loving self and finding love and finding the love and the truth that you are. Through a variety, and we're all in different places. We're all in different places. So there's, and you need support right now, and you need support in this world. You're not here to do this alone by any means. And I'm, in some ways, I'm sorry to say that you can't do this alone. Well, maybe, I think the kids that are being born now, they're coming in more awake. But if you're just waking up, it's going to be confusing. And and there's, like I said, there's hidden things, hidden beliefs, some of the stuff that I just shared with you that you don't even know and understand, that once you get like, aha, it will start to take away the shame, guilt, different things you put, the not enoughness, that you don't matter, that you're unworthy, that you're not good enough in whatever ways that is. It will start to release all of that. And you will start to feel who you really are. You will start to live who you really are. You will start to know more of what your purpose is here in the world, and feel more connected and alive and vital and supported and not out of control, not anxious, not worrying, not so much in fear. You feel empowered because you've given your power away when you were younger. All right, so I hope this helps. Remember, you are love. And you can also call me and have a free discovery session. Call me and set up a time and have a free discovery session and see what would work for you. And you can get an experience of what it is like working with me. Or otherwise, join my Patreon group, Marilyn O'Malley at Patreon. And then there's tons of things on YouTube, too, that are for free. And my Patreon is not that much, so that it's very affordable for people to get to work with me once a week. All right, take care. Until we meet again, love, live, and matter. You are lovable. You are worthy. You are enough. Take care.